My name is Sheryl. I'm from the San Joaquin Stanislaus Cattlewomen, and I'm going to read you today Can Do Cow Kids. Can Do Cow Kids. Howdy, my name is Cassidy, and this is my brother Cody. We are Can Do Cow Kids. Our family lives on a cattle farm, and today our mom and dad woke us up bright and early to go check our cattle in the pastures. Even our baby brother gets to tag along. It's going to be so much fun. Would you like to come and learn how to be Cow Do Cow Kids? You bet. So you might be wondering what a Cow Do Cow Kid is anyway. A Can Do Cow Kid never gives up no matter what. We may be small, but we Can Do Cow Kids have big dreams. With hard work and positive attitude, we believe we can do anything. We are proud as punch to be Can Do Cow Kids, and now it's time to start your training to become one too. If you're ready for an adventure, give us a big, loud yee-haw! A big storm passed through the farm last night, so there's plenty of chores to do around here. Can Do Cow Kids are always ready to tackle tough jobs. We'll show you the Can Do Cow Kid way. If you're ready, just slip on some boots and slap on a hat. Let's go to work. To kick off your Can Do Cow Kid training, Mom and Dad have a list of jobs for us on the farm. Farmers and ranchers are responsible for taking care of the land and the farm animals. Today we're going to help our mom and dad do just that. Our parents always remind us that when we grow up, we can become farmers and ranchers just like them. And we always say, of course we can. We are Can Do Cow Kids. The first thing we need to do is help our parents check to make sure our cattle are safe and sound after last night's big thunderstorm. Dad said it rained cats and dogs, which I think is a funny way of saying the farm got lots of rain. Beef cattle producers must work in all types of weather, rainstorms, blizzards, and even hurricanes. It's our responsibility to keep our livestock happy and healthy, even when it's not very nice outside. Now that storm has passed, we need to look over the cattle, fences, crops, trees, and take care of any problems that might have blown in with the storm. But first, we can do that. Let's splash in the mud puddles. Just a quick jump or two. Okay, Mom and Dad? Boy, jumping in the mud was a lot of fun, wasn't it? The ride out to the pasture was beautiful too. We're pretty lucky to get to spend the day outside on the farm, don't you think? Now, let's see how the cattle are doing after the storm. Cassidy, the calves are looking big, aren't they? Soon a trucker will haul the calves to town for the big ring to sell at the livestock market. An auctioneer will take bids from the cattle buyers, and the highest bidder will purchase the calves. These calves will get a new home with a stalker or a feeder who will feed them grass and hay, corn, as they grow. Cody, when we grow up, maybe we could become truckers, auctioneers, cattle buyers, stalkers, or feeders. You bet we can, Cassidy. We are Can Do Cow Kids. Hey Cody, check out the fields over there. Look how fluffy the cotton is and how big the ears of corn are. Soon the crops will be ready for harvest. In the fall, the producers gather forages to feed their cattle throughout the year. An agronomist selects seeds that will grow well in our soil, and nutritionists plan a healthy diet for our cattle using these crops. Both agronomists and nutritionists rely on their math skills to calculate the correct number of seeds for the field and the pounds of feed for the cattle. Cassidy, how cool would it be to become an agronomist or a nutritionist? Do you think we could? Yes, we can, Cody. We are Can Do Cow Kids. Hey, Cassidy, do you hear that? The cows are sure making a ruckus. I wonder what's the matter. Let's help Mom and Dad count the mama cows and their baby. Oh no, it looks like we're missing a few calves. What should we do? What would a Can Do Cow Kid do? Look over there. I found the calves, Cody. They are in the cornfield. I bet they couldn't resist the delicious kernels of corn. I wonder how they got in the field though. Well, Cassidy, our fences are strong and there's plenty of grass out here to eat. To keep the animals safe and the crops from getting trampled, our cattle need to stay in the pasture where they belong. Don't worry, Mom and Dad, we'll figure out how the calves got into the cornfield. Will you help us? This will be our first task in your Can-Do Cow Kid training course. How do you think the cattle got out there? Let's look for some clues. How about the gate? Did we forget to close the gate, Cody? No, the chain is latched and the gate is locked up tight, Cassidy. Well, that means they didn't get out through here. How else do you think they got into the cornfield? Let's think. Let's check the fence next. Did the wires break somewhere? I'm not sure, Cody. We better walk along the fence and check things out. Cassidy, what if the cows were trying to jump over the moon and they managed to jump over the fence instead? No, that's silly, isn't it? What else could it be? Do you have any other ideas? Cody, look over there. A tree branch fell and pushed the fence down. I bet the wind knocked it over in the storm. The cattle must have walked through the opening to get to the corn. How do we get them back in? Our parents say this is a big job and it will take teamwork to round the calves up again. Will you help us too? It may not be easy, but a bunch of can-do cow kids like us can do it. Let's go. Well, it took a few tries to gather the missing calves, but they are finally back in the pasture with their mothers and are happily munching on the green grass once again. I knew we could do it. Good work, Can-Do Cow Kids. Now that the cow herd is back together again, we notice a few of the calves have runny noses. As summer fades to fall and the air gets cool and crisp, sometimes cattle can get sniffles, just like kids do. When a calf is sick, we call our cow doctor, a veterinarian, who helps make the calves feel better. Plus, with regular herd checkups with our veterinarian, we keep our cattle happy and healthy all year long. Cody, I bet we could become veterinarians one day too. We absolutely can, Cassidy. We are Can-Do Cow Kids. Now that we have identified the problem, let's work on the solutions. Mom is going to call our veterinarian to schedule a checkup for the calves. Dad is going to haul away the big tree branch and patch up the fence to keep the cattle safe in the pasture. Of course, we will supervise to make sure the job gets done right. With a little teamwork, this won't be hard at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wires strung. We are done. Now that the fence is fixed, Dad points to the grass. It's still dewy from the rain. He tells us to look a little bit closer. What do you see, Cassidy? I see different types of grasses and pretty wildflowers too. Dad says part the grass and look below. What's down there? There's so much life in the grass, Cody. Our pastures are home to earthworms, bees, ants, butterflies, and tiny bugs. Mice, rabbits, deer, and foxes live here too. Mom says that's a great sign of a healthy landscape. Cattle grazing promotes new grass growth, which helps both wildlife and livestock thrive. Wow, cows are amazing. With the help of the conservationists, farmers manage their pastures and fields to promote a healthy soil to grow food for us to eat. Thanks to research from agricultural scientists, we know exactly how to care for our land to benefit the world now and 100 years from now. By using our land and natural resources wisely, farmers can protect the planet and nourish hungry people too. Cassidy, maybe when we grow up, we could become agricultural scientists or conservationists. Of course we can, Cody. We are Can-Do Cow Kids. Boy, this family ride through the pasture turned out to be a really fun adventure, don't you think? We are sure glad you came along to help us out. I don't know about you, Cassidy, but I'm getting pretty hungry after our big day on the farm. Let's head back to the farmhouse and make sure some delicious and healthy beef pizzas for supper. Would you like to join us? The food is great and the company is even better. Let's eat. Now that supper is done, the dishes are washed, it's time to get ready for bed and hit the hay. Looking back on our fun day on the farm, it sure was a busy day, wasn't it? We moved the missing calves back into the pasture, we hauled away the fallen tree branch, and patched the fence too. We even scheduled an appointment with our veterinarian who will help keep our herd healthy. Mom and Dad are so proud of all the hard work we did today. You Can Do Cow Kid training is now complete. Congratulations.